Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be talking about one naughty girl. And this video is going to be all about Silk, and mainly so we can get to the bottom of the things. Because for several months now, Silk has been doing something quite crazy, and quite few people know about it. But Kabam has not weighed in on the matter in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And quite frankly, I got tired getting wrecked by Silk in Battlegrounds by her doing fights she had no business doing. Therefore, I spent half an hour today to learn this super high skill, which it isn't. Honestly, it was half an hour on stream, half an hour off stream, and we're golden now. Either way, what am I talking about? Well, there we go. Let's just show a good hearty example of what am I talking about. Commonly called, well, Silk Lock. Effectively, any champion that can get stunned is a victim to it. Here, I do still have a few mistakes here and there, but it's only because I'm extending the fight to, unnatural degree as well here by using like an unranked 5-star against 7-star rank 4. Point is, in Battlegrounds, this typically lasts like under a minute. And with Silk, you can do this indefinitely to anyone in any game mode. Well, to anyone that you can stun, realistically. Obviously, there will be champions that you do not necessarily want to do this against, like, Killmonger or Gorg or Photon. But there is a wide variety of champions that you can and you easily will do this. And you can also easily do this in Alliance War. In Alliance War, it is especially safe because even if you mess up, you can still get the Indestructible 3 boost. So there we go. This is a thing, and the only thing that you need to know is that you swipe medium the moment their back hits the ground. As soon as the back hits the ground, you kind of go for the swipe. It takes a bit of practice, and there you go. That is Silk absolutely wrecking this serpent. And again, it is super easy to learn. Like an hour of practice and you'll be good. And obviously the more you do, the more consistent you can get. There is nothing that is, let's say, exceptionally skilled play, I'd say. However, there are, discussions, because if Quake was okay, then why this isn't, for instance? Well, Quake is locked as a 5-star for a reason. But either way, Kabam has not weighed on this. Therefore, even though I personally do not like this in the game at all, the reason why I'm making this video is quite simple. I want as many people to learn this, to know about this, to do this. So Kabam has to make a comment whether this is okay or this is not okay. And, once I do, I'm going to be fine either way. So that was like, solid. Next up, we got obviously, Silk against Deathless Thanos. Again, why bother, with any of the fight mechanics? Just get the Deathless Thanos in the corner and have a wee bit of fun. And again, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. But regardless of that, I would also love for you to learn this and use it as much as you can in Alliance War, in Battlegrounds, in any other game mode that you choose to. One could do a lot of things in the game with this. Let's move on. Onslaught. Obviously, Silk is a good onslaught counter anyways, but, just as a point to pick, arguably I might do this fight better actually fighting. But who needs fighting when I can just smack him in the corner until the cows come home? There you go. And as a solid point, also, if you do make a mistake, fair amount of times, if you do have Relic, if you do have level 3, you can save yourself. Against Serpent, it's a bit harder to save yourself at level 3, because obviously he goes stun immune. But against vast majority of the opponents, even if you do miss the timing, and you have gotten to level 3, just activate level 3 and you can get the passive stun, and then you can carry on smacking them. But here we go. Nova, I'm showing Nova fight, because in this meta, Nova with high sig gets insane amount of power gain as soon as you reach a bar of power. You don't need to worry about that. You just need a Silk and your life is going to be good. That's one dead Nova. You know, if he had a massive power gain, you wouldn't care about that. And next fight, who am I fighting here? Yeah, Arcade, why not? I have heard that Arcade is giving trouble to players in this meta, so why not Silk it, right? And again, to be clear, I'm not calling for this to be nerfed. If Kabam says this is perfectly fine, so be it. If it is perfectly fine, then I just want as many people to be aware of it and to be able to do it and to learn it. If it isn't fine, well, then in my opinion, the more people do this, the better motivation Kabam might have in order to do something about this. So that is the entire point of this video. Either way, where you stand on this issue, you are obviously more than welcome to leave a comment. And here again, against Enchantress, obviously Silk does Enchantress very well, even if you do it normally. And I do make a bit of a mockery of this fight, but why risk dealing with Enchantress's spells? Just, you know, deal with the initial 3 spells that Enchantress has, and then just smack her in the corner. Why bother with those spells, right? Easier life. Who else we got here? Let us see who I did fight against. Oh, right, Null. So, you know, somebody that Silk would not necessarily be amazing against. You know, you can certainly, again, do many of these fights with Silk anyways by doing the fights, but, well, why actually fight using any of the fight mechanics when you can just spam them infinitely in the corner? Right. Who else we have here? Here, believe it or not, this is the biggest Zola that I have. But here you go. You know, I hear Zola is annoying people. Hear a lot of people do ban the fridge. Then why not just smack him in the corner a wee bit? I think this is my second try. One time I messed up against Zola. He did level 3 me. I don't remember if I edited it out or not. But obviously, again, you can make a mistake. Something can go wrong. But with a bit of practice, what's the best way to put it? After I practiced Serpent for another, 20 minutes or so after the stream, every other one of these fights, I just recorded with the first try. You know, it was consistent. It is consistent once you get the timing down. And the entire thing is just, start swiping that medium when the back hits the ground. And that is the only thing that you need to know timing-wise. And, just go for medium, your light combo, and then heavy. Obviously, if you do have Relic and you do want to activate level 3, you can do this quicker as well. Like, for instance, where speed does matter in Battlegrounds, you can just be spamming this for a bit and then going to Relic and then spam this for a bit. Why not? Right? So, I think it's quite nice. Quite nice mechanic we have here in our hands, right, Silk? So now, I am ready. I am ready for, number 1, a very small group of people who are aware of this, comparatively speaking, to be yelling at me that this is perfectly fine and this is a legitimate, skillful expression of their abilities. Fine. And again, no argument there. If Kabam agrees with you, once they do weigh in, they leave it in the game. Hey, let's all be Silk buddies together. However, there will be a large group of people who either A, don't think this should be in the game, or B, didn't know about this and will be excited to learn and then fall into the groups A or B, right? Either you're for it, either you're against it, but it is better that more people A, are aware of this whilst it is going on, so they don't get randomly wrecked by Silk left, right, and center. Like in Alliance War, any champion that can get silked on any node is a victim to this. Give it a nice indestructible boost and go clear some Battlegrounds lanes. Why not? What's stopping you? As long as you can stun the opponent, and as long as I do not have some specific nodes that explicitly prevent you from doing this, or a handful of champion abilities, you're good. You want to keep in mind, you have the slow up the entire time, so you're going to be shutting down the Wade, so Waders will not be doing anything to you. Right? And life's quite good if opponent can't activate single special attack. So that's gonna be kind of neat. You know, in theory, for instance. Not that she's the only counter in War to Dark Phoenix, but you can do this to Dark Phoenix. She never activates special attack. No Nova Flames. Only thing that you have to deal with is the final Nova Flame. And I'm sure that you can survive that with some health loss. You know, some big Ant-Mans that can be annoying with the glancing. Take care of that. So, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you not? Do you use it? Do you plan to? And I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about